What up, what up? Welcome to Mr. Brown's class where there's no whining and no complaining. Today we're talking about solving percent problems. Now we've solved percent problems before, but we're going to look at different ways, two different ways to solve them. Now on these first two, you're going to solve them the exact same way. Most of you are going to solve them exactly the same way that you've always have. Okay. We know what is means. We know what of means. All right. And we'll talk about that more here in a second, but you're going to solve that. But I'm going to show you a different way because, you know, what I talk about all the time is when you go into a problem like in a test situation and you might be confused, you know, for some people, one way might work better than others. So when you have a problem like this, all right, you have, here is obviously the percent. Okay. You have, this is the whole, right? The whole part. Okay. The whole thing. So it says 25% of this. This is the whole, like the whole class, right? The whole box, whatever we're talking about, this is everything whenever it says of something. Now our answer, all right, this part, okay, that's going to be the part. All right. So we know that we've talked a lot about is meaning equal and of meaning multiply. All right. So in this case, we want to know the part. Okay. So what part, like let's say that 25% of the 50 students are boys. All right. That's what they were trying to figure out here. Okay. Or, it's 25% off of a $50 sweatshirt. Okay. So when we go to solve this, all right, we're going to do, let's just use P here equals, we're going to take the percent, but we have to turn it into a decimal. In this case, we have to turn it into a decimal, and then we're going to multiply by 50. All right, so 50 times 0.25. We have two decimal places, so it's going to be 12 point, we're not talking about dollars, 12.5. All right, is your answer. Now, another way to solve percent problems, okay, is using a proportion. So we go is over of equals the percent over 100. In this case, you do not have to, you don't have to convert the percent into a decimal. Okay. So I'll show you the same thing using this. Is over of equals, right? And again, the is the part. The of is the whole. Right? Now, I would not use this on this one because you know that 25% times 50. All right, but I'm just showing you so you get used to it on these problems. All right, so we don't know the is. It says what number is. So we don't know that. So we're going to use X for is. All right, the of 50. All right, so 50 goes down here. All right, the percent is the 25%. And again, we don't have to turn that into a decimal in this case. And then it's always over 100 on this side. All right, so we do 50 times 25 divided by 100. Okay, so it ends up being 1250 equals 100x divided by 100. And you're going to get the same answer, 12.5. Okay, so again, see if you can figure this one out on your own. All right, try to use this way. Okay, because I know that you can do this this way. All right, try to see if you can do it this way. Okay, so if we were solving it the old way, all right, we got what number, that's the part because it says what number is, all right, 125% now, we're going to use 1.25. We got to turn it into a decimal, okay, times 64, okay, of means multiply. So 1.25 times 64. Okay, I'm going to save our time, okay, and we're going to get 80. All right, 80 is our answer on that. Okay, we go up because it's greater than 100%. Okay, if you're multiplying by something greater than 100%, it's going to go up. All right, now let's try the new way. Okay, again, we don't know the is, what number is. All right, we know the of. We know the percent. We don't have to turn it into a decimal using the proportion way. Over 100. Okay, multiply 125 times 64. We're going to get 8,000 equals 100x. Divide by 100. All right, so we get 80 again. Okay, so not very difficult. It's just, plugging and chugging. All right, so let's look over here. This one's a little bit trickier, okay, when we're using this way. So notice how it says 15 is. Well, this is going to be the part now, okay, because it says what number is what percent. So we're trying to figure out the percent. So 15 is, okay, times the whole. All right, so we're going to have 15 equals, right, 45 times a percent. Okay, so we divide by 45. All right, so 45 goes on the outside. 15, obviously that's not going to work. So we're going to try 3. So that would be okay, and then 3 again, okay, and we're going to get 33 1/3%, because remember that we need to, I should have multiplied this top part by 100, okay, because we're looking to get percent. So remember that if we're looking to get a percent, we need to multiply the top by 100, okay. So we're going to get 33 1/3%. Okay, so we have to move the decimal in this case. Now in these, I would use this way, all right? So 15 over 45 equals, we don't know the percent, over 100. It's always over 100 here. So 45x equals 1,500. All right, so 45 goes into 1,500. Okay, 3. Okay, and then we have 15 as a remainder, which is going to be 33 1/3%. Okay, so when you don't have this easy way, 25% times the whole, I'd use proportion way. Okay, just feel like mixing up the colors here. So 12 is, so 12 equals a percent times a whole. So 72, all right, P. All right, divide by this. Okay, now multiply the top by 100. Okay, and then go ahead and divide. So this is going to be 1, 48. Let's try 6 maybe. Okay, 12, 42, 43. Okay, and then we get, what do we get? 7, 8, 48. 16 and 48 over 72. All right, and 24 can go into both of these, so it's going to be 16 and 2/3%. Okay, so, and then if we use the proportion way, this is our is. All right, this is our of, equals x over 100. We cross multiply because we're looking for the percent, so that's why that's the x. All right, and we're going to end up with the same thing because it's going to be 1200 divided by 72. All right, and we get 16 and 2/3%. So if you can remember this, okay, it will help you. I used to solve all these problems this way, all right, and then when I figured out this is a quicker way when it's simpler problems like this. So you'll figure it out as you go.
Remember, everybody, be more awesome. And make sure that if you like this video, that you subscribe and like and share it with somebody that might be struggling with this concept or other concepts with math.